Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shazlan Nabidi Suhaimi and I want to present about. So first of all, I want to go to the intro of zoonotic diseases, which is it is a disease or infection naturally transmissible between humans and animals. Based on etiology, zoonoses are classified into bacterial zoonoses, such as anthrax, salmonellosis, tuberculosis, Lyme disease, brucellosis, and plague, viral zoonoses, parasitic zoonoses, fungal zoonoses, rickettsial zoonoses, and there are more other zoonoses that include. Other than that, zoonotic diseases are classified as either endemic, epidemic, or emerging and remerging. So, the next slide, I want to present about emergence and transmissions in zoonotic disease, which is there are three sections: human activities, environmental degradation, and ecological factors. For human activities associated with accelerated globalization include population growth, intensified farming practices, trade in domesticated and wild animals. So for the environmental degradation, including climate changes, deforestation, and habitat destruction. Those activities in turn have intensified the wild and domesticated animal-human interface, creating increased spillover risk. The globally interconnected drivers of zoonotic disease and the worldwide reach of their harms point to the urgent need for collective action through global governance mechanisms, bridging government, private industry, and civil society. To date, however, existing institutional arrangements have fallen short, but the wide-ranging, large-scale, and costly effects of the COVID-19 pandemic demonstrate the value of addressing those weaknesses in global governance. Okay, next, for the global health implications. The global interconnectedness of today's society has made the consequence of zoonotic diseases far-reaching. The rapid spread of pathogens across borders can overwhelm healthcare systems and disrupt economies. Current research indicates that investment in surveillance and early detection system is crucial to mitigate these impacts. However, funding and resources are often insufficient, particularly in low-income countries where the burden of zoonotic disease is highest. Moreover, the response to pandemics has historically been reactive rather than proactive. The literature suggests that a shift toward a One Health approach, an integrative strategy that considers human, animal, and environmental health, is essential for preventing future pandemics. While this concept is gaining traction, the implementation remains inconsistent, often hindered by political and logistical barriers. Okay, for the solution, governments and international organizations must gain a better understanding of the various interrelated factors that contribute to the emergence and emergence of zoonotic disease. These factors include but are not limited to human activities that increase and spread disease risks, such as environmental pollution, improper use of vaccines and antimicrobials, global population movements, and incursions into natural habitats such as deforestation and rapid urbanization. Thus, strategies have emphasized secondary prevention, which aims to prevent outbreaks from spreading into epidemics or pandemics, as opposed to primary prevention, which focus on taking effective action before the disease process starts. The latter involve limiting risk exposures and regulating and human actions that raise the risk of illness. The methods used now are still insufficient and incomplete. So the third one is the narrow focus characteristics the current architecture of global government. Consequently, this has impact initiatives to promote a One Health perspective that integrates the health of humans, animals, and the environment. Amidst insufficient focus on primary prevention, negotiations have also been conducted for a pandemic legal instrument headed by WHO, member states, and a financial intermediary fund for pandemic prevention, preparedness, and response sponsored by the World Bank. Last but not least, ethical and policy consideration. The handling of zoonotic diseases has significant ethical ramifications. Conversations frequently center on the trafficking in wildlife, the degradation of habitats, and farming methods. For example, the draft of stronger laws governing the trade in wildlife raises concerns about the customs and means of subsistence of the impact populations. It takes skill to strike a delicate balance between community demands and conservation efforts. Collaboration between disciplines and sectors need to be given priority in policy frameworks that address zoonotic disease. Unfortunately, a lot of current programs have a tendency to be compartmentalized and inadequate integrate their focus on either animal or human health, encouraging interdisciplinary interactions that can result in more effective practice and policies is the issues. In conclusion, the urgent attention is needed for zoonotic diseases as a public health issue. Next, a multifaceted approach should integrate One Health principles, strengthen healthcare, and foster collaboration. Public health messaging must be clear and culturally sensitive for effective community engagement. A global coordinated response is essential for addressing and preventing future pandemics. Lastly, comprehensive strategies are vital for building resilience against emerging infectious threats. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.